Hey guys, what is going on? Jurgen from Zergrino Sports here, and today we are back at it again with some more of our Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 GM Mode series. Before we get into this week's episode, let's take a quick look at what we did last week on the January 31st edition of Smackdown, the fallout from the Royal Rumble. We had the debut of the newly acquired Boogeyman starting off the show, with him picking up a victory over Super Crazy. Then in the second match of the evening, we had Gregory Helms cutting a face promo explaining how the previous weeks in his quest for the World Heavyweight Championship have changed his ways, and now how he would like to give everybody he wrongfully kind of screwed over out of a title shot in the past. He wants to give everybody a fair shot at the title, starting with Kid Cash. However, Chavo Guerrero interrupts and says that Gregory Helms is lying and that he has not changed, and he will show the world that he has not. Chavo Guerrero tries to get Gregory Helms to cheat throughout the match, with Gregory Helms refusing all times and picking up a clean win over Kid Cash, after which he shakes his hand. And then in the third match of the evening, we had Kane vs. Randy Orton. Just basic bitch tag team booking. One member of the tag team against another. What's going to happen? Can one of them pick up momentum for their team? They're going to have to. It's a win or lose game. Well, I mean, you could draw, but you rarely see draws in wrestling. But yeah, so we did in the build up to Royal Rumble, before Randy and Batista won the tag team titles. We had Kane versus Batista, and then Undertaker versus Randy. Last week we had Kane versus Randy, as there is a rematch for the tag team championship scheduled for No Way Out. That is our next pay-per-view. Then in the fourth match of the evening, this was not what happened. It was a promo segment. Eddie Guerrero cutting a promo saying that Kurt Angle was the person he would be challenging at Mania for the title after winning the Royal Rumble. Kurt Angle pops up on the Titantron. Eddie, that's not the best idea to challenge me for the title, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. A couple seconds of silence, switch to somebody else on the Titantron, which happens to be Shelton Benjamin outside of a house. He says, "You see, Eddie, your mom agrees," or something like that. He would have knocked the door at the beginning of that message. She opens the door, and he's like, "Don't you, Ms. Guerrero?" And then he forces himself in, kind of thing. Eddie's like, "What the fuck?" And then, charges backstage. Basically, I'm ripping off the Eddie's mom's heart attack thing from Eddie and JBL back in 2004, mixed with the Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles shit that they did back in, oh god, I want to say 2018. Was that 2018? I think so, because I didn't watch wrestling in 2019, from October 2019 to October this year, so it couldn't have been at the latter stages of 2019. Bryan was the champion at the WrestleMania, and WrestleMania would have happened in 2019 early. And then AJ lost it before Survivor Series, so it would have had to been in 2018. Yeah, I think so. Whatever year it was, maybe late 2017, but 2018 at least. So I basically stole from both of those and combined them, kind of thing, with that, what happened there. So I just put everybody in a 3-on-1 just to get some people some popularity in the gameplay, because you need to have a match. There's no promo segment thing that you can choose in place of a match. So while there is rivalry in place of match, but it doesn't replace the match slot. It just means that you can put them in different matches and not have them in the same. You know what I mean. Y'all have played this game before, or have been watching me play this game long enough to know how it works. So, but yeah, that was the segment right there. It was more of a promo thing. Then in the fourth match of the evening, this was actually a triple threat to determine the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at No Way Out. Eddie Guerrero obviously has a world title shot at Mania as a result of winning the Rumble, but we don't have a contender for the title at No Way Out. So we held a triple threat. This is not a fatal four-way, but it kind of was in a way. Basically, the hashtag face GM would have said so at the beginning of the night, somewhere early in the night, that there would be a triple threat, and he'd reveal the participants throughout the night. He'd go to book, "Hey, you're in the match." He'd go to RVD, "Hey, you're in the match." He'd walk into Kennedy and Umaga's locker room. Kennedy would be like, "Oh yeah, I knew it was me. My destiny, baby. Let's get it." Actually, Umaga, you're in the match. You've earned it. Bada boom, bada bing. Kennedy tries to start convincing Umaga to give him his place in the match, saying that after he beats Kurt Angle and wins the title, and after he beats Eddie at WrestleMania, Umaga will get the first shot at the title. You go to commercial with him trying to convince him, and it's not revealed whether or not Umaga has given up his space until the entrances, pretty much, when Kennedy comes out to make his entrance with Umaga, and Kennedy himself is the one who gets in the ring. Umaga will interfere in the match to help Kennedy win as well, which is why I put Umaga in there, because he's technically in the match, but you can't do a triple threat with manager in these games. That came in the later games or the newer games. So yeah, so we just made it a fatal 4-way just to get everybody in there, but Kennedy wins a triple threat, and he will be facing off against Kurt Angle at No Way Out for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then in the main event of the evening, which only got 3 stars, which is bullshit, but whatever, we have Chris Benoit versus Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship. If you will recall, Rey Mysterio at Armageddon won a 6-man, I think I made it a Battle Royal. I did, because that's the only 6-man you can do, I think. So a 6-man Battle Royal to earn himself a shot at the United States Championship, which Booker T interrupted as he was upset that he didn't get a fair one-on-one match against Benoit for the title at Armageddon. He was thrown into a fatal 4-way, and he didn't get pinned, so whatever. Y'all know. That's old shit. But Benoit would have told Rey, like I said back then, that once he deals with Book, Rey will get the first shot. Benoit cuts a promo, is a man of his word, challenges Rey to that shot. They have the match. Just as the match is about to pick up into that extra gear of being, oh, this is a good match, to holy shit, that's a barn burner, Johnny Nitro comes in, attacking Rey Mysterio, causing a loss for Benoit, but the title does not change. He beats down both men and ends the show standing over Benoit's body, holding the United States Championship. Obviously, Melina would be there with him as well, but Melina, we just put her, where did we put her? We put her with the Eddie shit just to get her some popularity there, because you can't put 2 managers on somebody, so I couldn't put Melina with Nitro because Nitro wasn't actually in the match, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we did last week. And let's do some of this housekeeping right here. In terms of popularities, Angle is still the best at 98 on the down arrow. Eddie's at a 93. Benoit's at a 90. Undertaker's at an 89, which is actually pretty cool because he was like 91 with the titles, and then so he's still up there. Gregory Helms at an 88, which is technically just an 86, I think, or an 85 because he has a Cruiserweight title, but still, whatever. Batista's at an 86, Kane's at an 86, Kennedy's at an 86, Booker T is an 85, Umaga's 84, Randy's 83, Shelton's 83, Melina's 81, Ray's 81, RVD's 80, Chavo's 78, Nitro's 71, Super Crazy 70, Kid Cash 62, and then Boogeyman is 55, unfortunately. But yeah. In terms of contracts, we have 4 to renew at the end of the episode. We've got Kurt Angle, which will be a big one. We got RVD, which will be kind of okay, or kind of big, I should say. Shelton will be kind of big, and then Super Crazy will be fairly cheap. I mean, he's not a 50 or a 60, so he's not going to be dirt cheap, but he's not too high up on the popularity totem, so he should be fine in terms of all that. In terms of champions, we still have the same as both Gregory Helms and Chris Benoit would have retained for different reasons. Gregory Helms cleanly retaining by winning the match, and the title can't change hands on the disqualification, so Benoit keeps his championship that way. In terms of rivalries, we have this one that's at a 1 thumb up. We've got this one, which I guess I can show you now, especially after I explain the match card later in a few seconds here. So we got that one that's at 1 thumb up. Then we got this one, which is the tag one that's at 1 thumb up. And then we got the other 2. One of them I had to wait to set up, and then the other one got a 1 thumb up as well. You probably can guess what they are, but I'm not gonna explicitly give them away, dude. It's Boogeyman and Kurt, dude. It's a glitch. I could put Kurt in 2 rivalries. Boogeyman's winning the title, dude, tonight. I changed the card. No, but without further ado, that's all the housekeeping we typically do at the start of the episode. So without further ado, let's go ahead and run you through this week's card with the first match of the evening, which is an exhibition match between Booker T and Kid Cash. Not much more to it. It's just a, exhibition match. Booker T needed a match. Kid Cash needed a match. Bada boom, bada bing. Throw them together. That's how we start off the show. Then in the second match of the evening, we have the reverse of last week's basic bitch tag team booking. which is Undertaker versus Batista this time. So we ran back a Mania Classic from Mania 21 already. Now we're running back that Mania 23 Classic. So yeah, we got that going with us. Obviously, we have the story going that with Batista and Randy, for some reason in recent months they have not been able to get the job done in singles competition, but when they join forces they seem to get it done. They don't know why, but Batista will definitely be hoping to turn that around and break that cycle against Undertaker tonight to get some momentum for him and his tag team partner leading into their title defense at No Way Out. And then in the third match of the evening, we have Shelton Benjamin versus the Boogeyman. At the start of the show, probably, we would show a video package of last week with the Eddie and Shelton, and Kurt Angle whole promo segment kind of thing. We would show just a quick little recap of that, because at the beginning of the show, I want... maybe not the beginning, but near the beginning of the show, because this is the third match, I want at some point it to be made clear early on that Eddie is not here, that his mother did suffer a heart attack as a result of last week, the fear and the shock and everything, and the stress kind of just got to her. She's in old age, so she had a heart attack, but she's fine, she's recovering. Eddie Guerrero, as a result, is not here tonight. Shelton Benjamin would go out to brag maybe, and the hashtag FaceGM would be like, you know what, Shelton, I had planned to set you up in a match against Eddie so he could, get some retribution for what you did. But as we all know, he's not here tonight. So what we'll do instead is you will have a match against the Boogeyman. And then, the Boogeyman will have that match. So that promo segment would happen before the match, not like directly before, but earlier in the night. And then when Shelton Benjamin makes his entrance, he'll have the replay shown again on the Titantron, laughing and looking proud of himself kind of thing, as he leads into his match against the Boogeyman. Then in the fourth match of the evening, we have Mr. Kennedy versus Rob Van Dam. Now with this one, just 1 second, hold on. Yeah, no, I thought I forgot something for the last segment, but I was wrong. Anyways, for Kennedy and RVD here, Kennedy would come out with Umaga, obviously. He's they're a package deal, so to speak, to rip off Trey and Red. But he would come out, he'd cut a promo saying that at No Way Out, he's going to fulfill his destiny and win the World Heavyweight Championship off of Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle would come out and be like, listen, man, Kennedy, you're in over your head, man. You're not winning this title from me. Hell, you shouldn't even have this shot to begin with. You took the spot in the match from Umaga, and then you needed him to win. You can't win without Umaga. Kennedy says that's not true. And then Kurt would say, you know what? I don't even think you could beat RVD or Book in singles competition by yourself without Umaga's help, let alone beat me. Kennedy would be like, nah, that's not true. And then Kurt Angle would be like, all right, well then prove it. So Kennedy's like, all right, you want me to prove it, Kurt? Sure, Kurt. Okay, Kurt. RVD, get your ass out here. I challenge you to a match, and Umaga will not be involved. He sends Umaga backstage. RVD comes out. Umaga looks kind of like, why are you sending me back there? Don't send me back there. I need to be out here. And he's like, no, I got this. Just get back there. No worries. And then RVD comes out for the match kind of thing is what's going on with that one. Then in the fifth match of the evening, we have Rey Mysterio versus Johnny Nitro. Chris Benoit will be on commentary. So... And Melina will be in Nitro's corner, of course. That goes without saying. But for this one, Nitro at some point in the night would cut a promo, and he would say, I interfered in the match last week because Rey Mysterio did not deserve a shot at the U.S. Championship. He was gifted a shot at the U.S. Championship by his friend, which is not fair. I was the one to beat Chris Benoit in singles competition before the Rumble. I was the one to beat both of them in the 4-man battle royal leading up to the Rumble. I eliminated Chris Benoit in the Rumble. I am the rightful number one contender. I'm the one who has multiple victories over Chris Benoit in recent weeks. I deserve the shot at the title, not Rey Mysterio. That's why I got involved last week, and that's why I'm demanding a shot at the US Championship. The hashtag FaceGM would come out and be like, okay, deja vu, but here's what we're going to do. Rey, you against Nitro. Whoever wins can go to No Way Out and face Chris Benoit for the US Championship. There you go. So we have that one right there. So that's for the number one contendership right there. Rey Mysterio versus Johnny Nitro with Chris Benoit seated at commentary, watching to see how things unfold and scouting his next challenger, pretty much. Then in the main event of the evening, we have the Cruiserweight Championship match between Gregory Helms and Super Crazy. For this one, similar thing to last week, without the big explanation, but similar thing to last week where Gregory Helms is like, listen, I said it last week, I'm a changed man, I'm a man of my word, Kid Cash got a shot last week, Super Crazy, I wronged you, I took advantage of a situation, I played mind games to get ahead, I would like to give you a one-on-one shot fair for the title tonight. Chavo Guerrero would once again come out and be like, You aren't going to fool these people. You're not fooling me, and you aren't going to fool these people, Helms. I know who you are. I know the kind of person you are, and I know that this is a lie. This is a facade, and I'm going to prove it to all these people and prove that you are still the same person that you've always been. And then we're obviously main eventing, which in the game is going to be risky because Super Crazy is only 70 popularity, and Helms is Helms is high. He's at an 88, but the 70 is going to drag it down. It might only be a 3-star main event, but it's a Cruiserweight title. Helms is a main event guy now as a result of his feud with Kurt, so the Cruiserweight division is a main event division now. So the whole shit's elevated. I don't give a fuck what the game says. This is going to be a match that's going to be good in kayfabe. So, yeah, that's the match card. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it with the first match of the night, which I remind you is Booker T versus Kid Cash in a singles match. Both promos, by the way, are advertising, so we can get some money in. As always with these matches, we got that give up off, we got that DQ off, and then we're going to be playing this match as Booker T, and as you can see on the screen, I bended the rules a little bit. Like I said last week, hey, Melina's got a lot of popularity that she doesn't need. I might use that for popularity leeching. And here I am, 1 week later, sticking to my word by breaking my other word. So we got Booker T and Kid Cash on the same side. Within the kayfabe, Book is going to beat Kid Cash. But within the gameplay, Kid Cash is so low in popularity, I didn't want to take that popularity from him. So we're just doing Book and Kid Cash together against Melina just to get both of them some popularity kind of thing. But in the kayfabe, it is Booker T beating Kid Cash. We're going to play as both. Sure, why not? We're absolutely going to murder Melina here. This is going to be fucking a travesty. Especially after, didn't I win the 3-on-1 just as her against Kurt last week? So she went from the highest of highs, beating the World Heavyweight Champion single-handedly without tagging out last week, to losing a handicap match. So, you know, careers have ups and downs, and this is one for Melina, but we should be able to get a comfortable win here, but let's see if we can get it done. And while we wait for this to load, we're going to go ahead and crack open a cold one with the Boys Dead meme. There it is. Please sponsor me, Peace Tea. Hell yeah, we got that cheeky cherry flavor, baby. It's very good. It's very good. I usually, so whenever you drink drinks like this, right, that are usually more subtle, like the green tea flavor is pretty subtle, you know what I mean? The stuff's typically more subtle. Usually when companies that make similar products try these like fruit flavored shits, they become too sweet. I'm not even saying this because I want them to sponsor me. I'm just being honest. I mean, me rating them so highly is why I want the sponsorship. I just genuinely like the product, and I would like them to send me the product because that'd be cool. But it's not too sweet. They balance it pretty well. Like all of the flavors they have that are like kind of fruit flavored, they don't make them too sweet, which is pretty cool. Look at that, man. Look at that. I completely forgot about the Melina Gooch gimmick because of how good this piece he was. If that doesn't tell you how good this motherfucking shit is, if I can forget about a Gooch meme, come on, man. Sponsor me, guys. Please. I'm putting you over big time right here, okay? Can you dig it, sucker? Let's skip the rest of that right there. All right, man. And then we're gonna have Kid Cash's entrance, which is gonna be cool, I guess. The novelty of the strings on the boots have worn off, like I said they would. So at the beginning, I was like, yo, Kid Cash is dope. He has a brain buster. He's got some cool moves. He's got cool attire, you know, little details and shit like that. And then now it's, like I said, the novelty wore off. So, yeah. We got Kid Cash right there. We got Kid Cash right there. Look at him, bro. I don't know why I watched this full entrance if I didn't watch Book's full entrance, but it is what it is. Ooh, my controller disconnected. Okay, I guess the battery pack is loose, maybe? Or do I have low battery? I don't really know. We're back on, though. Hopefully it's not low battery, because then I'm going to have to go get batteries. And that's unfortunate. Because they're in a whole ass other room, even though they should be in this room, because the only batteries I have use for are pretty much in the room I'm in. So, yeah. Ooh, okay. No. Hey, get up. Yeah, no, we don't need to see that. There you go. All right, let's just try and get this over with as quickly as possible, because the quicker the match is, the less gooch we got to worry about, the less demonetization we got to worry about. Melina, I need you to fuck. I'm getting worried, man. Every time I do a move, I'm like, shit, which way is she gonna land? Ooh, go behind. Into. You're joking, right? You gotta be joking me, right? Oh my god, that's illegal. That has to be illegal. I just gut punched a woman, dude. What the fuck? That's illegal. Oh god, that's also illegal. No. Yeah, you're not, let's just go ahead and get you with a good old German supla, baby. Thank fuck she rolled that way. Let's go ahead and get you with a good old scissor kick, and let's go ahead and just get this shit done with, okay? Just pin her. Don't do it. Okay, thank fuck. I was worried that it was going to do a different camera angle or devil from a precarious position, and that I would have to, you know, overlay Chavo's fucking balding head again, like that one episode. So, yeah. Yeah. Luckily, we didn't have to. I always forget about the Gooch meme. No, please. Camera, thank you. Whew. No, don't do it. Camera, don't do it. Camera! Can we just... Stop, I'm begging you to stop. Thank fuck. Don't do it again. Don't, thank fuck. Okay. I don't know why you're showing them up the ramp. That doesn't make any sense. Show them to the hard cam. But, oh well. Ooh, I was having a few heart attacks there with those those fucking gooch shots in the winning animation. I was sweating bullets, brother. I was sweating bullets, bro. Jesus fuck. Okay. On to the next one, which is this one right here. Undertaker with Kane in his corner versus Batista with Randy in his corner. As always, we got the match rules. We got that give up. We got that DQ. We don't want any of that shit in here. And we're going to be playing this match as Undertaker. The cycle is unfortunately going to continue for Batista and Randall Keith. In singles competition, they just can't get it done, and they don't know why. We got Batista there. This one might be a pain in my ass because Batista's overpowered, even though Undertaker is kind of overpowered too, but Batista's also really overpowered in these games. So I'd like to say we should be able to get the win, but I genuinely am unsure because Batista might very well whoop my ass. So we'll just have to see how things pan out. And while we wait to see how things pan out, we're going to go ahead and drink some more of this peace tea. Please sponsor me. There's big Will Reegs right there. Billy Reeg. Bill Reg, you know. Other fucking stupid names that I can think of for him, you know. Alright, we saw the lightning. Get the smoke in there. Get the smoke. Yeah, cool. Ooh, you're so spooky, dude. Too bad I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing as you and I don't give a fuck. I don't got fucking 75 years to watch your entrance, brother. I got shit to do, you know? There's Big Dave. There is Big Dave. Big Dave is there. Main man Big Dave is Big Dave, everybody. I don't know why I did that, but okay. I walk for miles inside this pit of danger, a place where no one follows me. I walk alone. There you go. We got the in there. Those early 2000s fucking themes, brother. A whole lot of and you know. That second one was supposed to be Triple H, but I just made it not. His is like a deeper, like, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still making noises. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Hopefully the storylines I'm writing make up for me being a complete and utter fucking embarrassment of a human being with the rest of the content. Hopefully the storylines are good enough to you know, warrant sitting through my idiocy during the gameplay. But yeah, there you go. All right, nice little back body drop on your boy Big Dave. Oh, goddamn, brother. Oh, that's a big boot to your chest, really. It doesn't really connect to his face in the game, but let's, Big Dave, can you not do this, please? There you go. Get your ass up. Get your ass up, shoot you off the ropes, brother. Let's get you with a good old another back body drop. Boom, that's an elbow. Boom, that's a reversal. Alright. Why are you just standing there, brother? Or are you one of those Chad dudes? Oh, my lats are too big. My arms can't touch my sides. I too muscle. I have too much muscle. My lats too big. I'm too strong. Get the fuck in here and let me beat your ass, you son of a bitch. There you go. Fuck you. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stomp your ass. Ooh, that's a reversal. I don't like that. I don't like that. You having fucking momentum. There you go. Come on. Let me get behind you and let me get you with a good old German suplex, baby. Let's go. Let's stomp on your ass. Stomp on your ass. Elbow the back of your back. I don't know why I said the back of your back. The back is just the back. Once again, hopefully the storylines are good enough for the idiocy. You know, that's my only hope. Oh, there you go. There you go, there you go. Let me get you with a good one of these right here. Let me get your ass up. Let me hit you with the last ride real quick. Let me hit you with the last ride. I had a conversation earlier today, actually, with a group, a wrestling group I'm in, and somebody posed the question in there because somebody else posed it to them, I think. You know, what is the better or more iconic, I guess, finisher that the Undertaker had, the Last Ride or the Tombstone? I personally like the Tombstone better because it's more iconic because he's used it more than the Last Ride. The Last Ride was pretty much just for biker takey, as some might say, as none would say, because if you say that to Undertaker's face, you're gonna wake up in the hospital. But I think the Tombstone is more iconic just because of how much more it was used, and also just the practicality and the realism of it. If I'm picking somebody up and throwing them on their back, like, yeah, it's gonna hurt. But if I'm dropping you on your head and neck, then that could paralyze you. You know what I mean? That could kill you. So there we go. Speaking of which, the Tombstone just got me the win. So let me know what you think is the better finisher in the comments. Do you think the Last Ride is better, or do you think the Tombstone is better? Maybe not better. Let's say favorite. Because better, I think... I don't know. Maybe I'm just subjective towards the Tombstone, but I think better has to be objectively the Tombstone. Just because, you know... If you ask a doctor, hey, doc, if I fall backwards onto my back, flat on a mat, from about 7 feet high, is that worse for my health than being dropped on my head and neck directly? And they're gonna say no, probably. Granted, I'm not a doctor, so I could be speaking out of my ass like I usually am, but you know, so I think objectively the Tombstone is better, but let's rephrase it as, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the Last Ride or do you prefer the Tombstone? Because one thing I love about the Last Ride is that he lifts them up and then throws them down. You know what I mean? It's not just the power bomb. It's he gets them and then by their pants or trunks or whatever, he lifts them up, which is going to give them a wedgie. That's going to fucking hurt, and then boom onto their back from an extended height, I guess. So it's aesthetically a nice power bomb. You know what I mean? But I prefer, personally, the Tombstone. So let me know which one you prefer, I guess, in the comments. The Last Ride or the Tombstone. We're not gonna take the Hell's Gate into consideration because it's a submission and he's not a technical wrestler per se. So although I was a fan of the Hell's Gate because it's an omoplata, I think it's not the other one. There's like omoplata and gigaplata or something like that. Gogoplata? I forget the names of the other one, but omoplata is one of them. I think it's the omoplata that he does as the Hell's Gate. So as a guy who used to be really into MMA and is into MMA again now after a hiatus, I really liked seeing an omoplata in professional wrestling. But yeah, Last Ride or Tombstone, let me know down in the comments which one you prefer as we move on to my second fib of the night. It is not Shelton versus Boogeyman in the game. In the kayfabe it is still, but once again, popularity, you know what I mean? Shelton is at 83, and Shelton, the way I've been booking the actual matches in the game recently has been kind of on a 50-50 kind of thing, where he's not really gaining popularity. He's just kind of like, he'll win one week and then lose next week kind of thing, which in the kayfabe is kind of what I'm doing, obviously. But in the gameplay, I do want him... I'm not expecting Shelton to be 98 popularity like Kurt. That's ridiculous. But I do want him in that mid to high 80s range, so I don't want to give him the in-game loss, by the way, to Boogeyman, because Boogeyman is going to win. We're going to do the match rules right here. We're going to give up on because it's Kurt, but we are going to turn off DQ. Boogeyman's going to win both now and in the kayfabe, but I didn't want to give Shelton that gameplay loss to undo that popularity that I got him to. I think I said 83, right? So hopefully this can get him to an 84 and 85, and then we can get him 86, 87, 88, kind of maybe, hopefully, and then he's in the range that I want him to be by being associated with Kurt. You know what I mean? I feel like in the kayfabe, his popularity would be a bit higher than 83, you know, respectively, kind of like comparatively, I mean. But obviously the game is based on wins and losses, and he's kind of had to take a few losses here and there. So, for the stories I've been trying to tell. So, yeah, but that's just a long-winded way to say popularity is the reason I'm doing this instead of Boogeyman versus Shelton Benjamin. Obviously, also... added to that, Eddie needs to be in a match with Kurt. I didn't want to waste a promo spot on rivalry in place of match to keep Eddie off the card because I wanted both to be advertising so I can get money because I'm going to do a pay-per-view hype on the go home. So I don't want to miss out on multiple promo slots throughout the month and the build to No Way Out kind of thing, you know what I mean? So that's why we didn't do just that instead. So we did this as a way to maneuver, okay, Boogeyman versus Shelton is going to happen. Let's throw them in with Eddie and Kurt because they need to be in the same meme to advance their rivalry that they got going on. Bada boom, bada bing. This is how we get to a 3-on-1 in the ring. There you go. So, yeah, we're playing as Boogeyman, Shelton, and Kurt. As Boogeyman, Shelton, and Eddie. Hopefully we can get the win against Kurt. Give Boogeyman his second win on SmackDown. And in the kayfabe, that is what's going to happen. And I'll explain how in just a second. But while we wait for this to load, we're going to go ahead and drink some of this peace tea. Please sponsor me. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Please sponsor me peace tea. All right, so kayfabe time. So what's going to happen... obviously, like I said, when Shelton makes his entrance, he's going to... when Shelton... excuse me, I gotta drink some more of this peace tea, brother, to clear up my throat. I'm sorry. There we go, all better. I didn't even plan that. Cool. Alright, so, in the kayfabe, obviously, like I said, Shelton's gonna come out, and during his entrance or whatever, he's not gonna come out with Kurt, by the way. Kurt's gonna just be like kind of whatever, you know what I mean? Shelton's just gonna be like, don't worry, Kurt, I got this. You focus on whatever you're doing else tonight, kind of thing. And Kurt's just chilling, Kurt's just vibing, Kurt's not there, you know what I mean? Kurt's backstage. Shelton comes out on his own, kind of thing. And he's gonna play the replay of last week, laugh, look like he's really proud of it. Then the match starts. At some point in the match, the commentary is gonna be like, oh, what's this? We got some activity backstage. The cameras are going to cut the backstage as well as on the Titantron, and it's going to be a lowrider racing into the arena from like the garage entrance or whatever, you know, like they typically do when somebody makes an appearance during the show when they weren't supposed to be in the show. So we got that going on. Coming to get ya. I love Boogeyman, man. I love Boogeyman. I'm so happy we got him on the roster. So anyways, we got that going on. Shelton, during the match, is going to be having a little bit of offense at the time. It's going to be a pretty back-and-forth match because I don't want Boogeyman to look outclassed. Like, it's not going to be Shelton outclasses Boogeyman and then the interference causes him to lose to an inferior person. It's just going to be, Boogeyman, I wanted to give him another win. I wanted to give him a win against a big person. I don't want Shelton losing clean, though, because I need Shelton looking good. So I don't want him losing clean to a newly acquired Boogeyman, because I don't want Boogeyman to look that strong, kind of thing. So that's why we're doing it this way. But Shelton, during some offense, is going to notice, what the fuck is that on the Titantron? He's going to go to the ropes, kind of, and look up the Titantron, and he's going to be like, oh fuck, he's going to realize what it is. He's going to turn around. Boogeyman's going to catch him, get him in his finisher, lay him out, 1, 2, 3. Boogeyman does his little worms thing and he gets out of the ring. And Shelton is laid out on the floor, on the mat, I should say, as Eddie pulls into the entranceway of the ramp of the arena, and then he gets out of his lowrider, maybe with a pipe in hand, I don't know, maybe have him have a weapon just to look more menacing, kind of thing, and he starts walking to the ring with just this fucking, you're a dead man walking look towards Shelton. He's just fucking giving him the stink eye to the next degree, you can't stop. Mess it up. How'd I mess up Shelton's? Ain't no stopping me. No, you can't rock with me. No stopping. You can't rock with me. No stopping. You can't rock with me. Just drop it. Ain't no stopping me. No. Have him come down to the ring with a pipe, whatever, and he's just staring a hole through Shelton Benjamin, and he's like kind of like sinisterly walking, kind of thing, because he's like, I'm gonna fuck you up just now. You better believe. Shelton starts to like kind of come to as Eddie's almost in the ring, and then he like He's like dazed, and he looks to wherever position. I don't know how he's going to be laid out. I don't really care. He's going to look up the ramp, and he's going to see Eddie. Eddie's going to stop and look him dead in the eyes. Shelton's going to look like a deer in the headlights, fucking scared out of his mind. He's going to scramble out of the ring as Eddie slides into the ring and like does like a little swing and miss over the ropes kind of thing. You know that cliche in wrestling. And Shelton's gonna fucking haul ass maybe into the crowd or something, and he's gonna look fucking scared for his life, and Eddie's gonna be bad-mouthing him like, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna kill you, you piece of shit, get back here, I'll find you. Kind of thing like that, you know what I mean? Yeah. We got Eddie right here, speaking of, who I'm excited has his heel theme in 2006 because it's a dope theme. A steal. And it'll be a change of pace from this year's game. It would have been really cool if Kurt could have had, I'll say it for the millionth time, I know I'm a broken record when it comes to Kurt's theme in this game. It would have been dope if Kurt could have had his ECW theme in this game, because that's the kind of Kurt I wanted in this game. I wanted that ruthless, relentless Kurt, that wrestling machine Kurt, you know? That's what drove his obsession with Eddie. That's what caused their whole shit from the beginning, you know? And that's how he just views, you know, wrestling. So, yeah. We want ultra serious Kurt, kind of, for this, well, I wanted and I've tried to portray ultra serious Kurt throughout, you know what I mean? So I really wish I could have had that theme, you know? So, but it is what it is. At least we'll have a cool Eddie theme. Well, both of them are cool. All of Eddie's themes have been bangers pretty much, but we're going to have his heel theme, which is just a fucking dope fucking theme, man. It was so good. It was such a nice theme. And one of you told me in the comments in one of the recent episodes that he does have it in there. So I'm very excited about that because I love that theme. I love that theme. I think I have that theme saved on my phone, actually. So y'all know how much I love that theme, you know what I'm saying? Not the one on Spotify that WWE officially released. By the way, German Supla Bebe. I remembered to add the German into him. Usually, sometimes I'll forget to add a German to somebody for a couple weeks, and I'll be like, oh man, I'm an idiot. But I did remember this time pretty early on. I didn't remember for his debut, but I remembered for his second match. Ooh, there you go. I'm going to try and play the whole match as Boogeyman just to kind of simulate, you know, half of what's gonna happen in the kayfabe, which is Boogeyman against Shelton, you know. So I do want to do just Boogeyman. I'll try and play the match just as Boogeyman and win just as Boogeyman, kind of thing, just to have one half of the match be accurate with it being a Boogeyman singles kind of thing. But and then, you know, Shelton's got the shaved head, Kurt's bald. Both are, you know, great amateur wrestlers. Both are extremely athletic. Both were in Team Angle. Both are aligned in the kayfabe and in the shit I have going on right now. So I mean, technically, Kurt is Shelton, and Shelton is Kurt. So technically, you're getting the match I advertised. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's a little right here. Oh yeah, you like that, Kurt? You like that, Kurt? There you go. Don't tell me I'm about to bury Kurt. Oh my goodness, I'm about to bury Kurt. He's not kicking out of this, is he? Oh shit. Okay, well, rest in peace, Kurt. The fucking minute 30 to beat Kurt Angle, the World Heavyweight Champion. But in reality, it was not a minute 30. It was a fairly lengthy match, maybe like 8 minutes. And it's Shelton versus Boogeyman. So yeah, buddy. But yeah, so the kayfabe was the whole Eddie wasn't supposed to be there. He does show up with Pipe looking to just obliterate Shelton. And yeah. We're gonna skip this because it's not representative of what happened. But yeah. So Boogeyman in the kayfabe once again gets a win over Shelton Benjamin after the unexpected appearance of Eddie Guerrero, which ends the segment with Shelton running into the crowd, scared out of his mind, of a fucking pissed off Eddie Guerrero. And we will move on to the next match now, which is Kennedy versus RVD. As you can see there, Umaga is in there. Basically, Umaga, I want him to get popularity, so I'm not going to put him on the losing side, and Kennedy's about to lose. So instead of having Kennedy by, instead of having Umaga by Kennedy's side like usual, we got him by RVD's side because RVD is going to be winning this match in the kayfabe right here. Once again, I explained how this match was set up earlier, and it turns out on this occasion, Kurt Angle may have been right because RVD gets the win over Mr. Kennedy without Umaga at ringside supporting Mr. Kennedy. So let's see if we can replicate that in the gameplay. All right, man. And while we wait for this to load, you know, we gotta drink that Batista, you know what I'm saying? Please sponsor me. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Y'all gotta sponsor me, though. Please. There he is, Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy. I should probably clarify, Umaga does not come down to the ring at all throughout the match. He stays backstage, like Kennedy said. But I just, you know, Umaga needs to be in there because Umaga needs popularity. So, and he's aligned with Kurt. He's aligned with Kennedy, and he needs popularity. I can't just bench him on the show. So I'm like, okay, I'll just put him in this because it's a singles match, so there's room for a manager. But obviously, I don't want him on Kennedy's side if I'm giving Kennedy the loss, because that's just a waste of popularity for Umaga, because he'd get a loss in popularity. So why not just give him a win in popularity? You know what I mean? So yeah. Plus, I gave him a loss in the Fatal 4-Way last week when he didn't have a loss at all, technically, by association of the Fatal 4-Way. So, you know, this is kind of reversing that. I'd like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy. And we gon' cuck ya, baby. Let's go. We gon' edge you on your name, brother. That's pretty much what we do every week with Kennedy's entrance. We're edging him until the pay-per-view where he gets his full entrance. I just realized what I was doing to him, dude. I'm edging him, dude. God damn. All right. We got RVD right here. Who maybe he knows something about edging. He's pretty vocal about, you know, those kinds of activities on Twitter with his metaphor of anal to cocaine or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. I forget, but it was ridiculous, but made sense. It was fucking wild. Too much will to survive. He's got the will to win tonight, and he's gonna get it, brother. Unless Mr. Kennedy's AI beats my ass, but we're gonna try and get a win with RVD in this match. Look at those veins on Batista, brother. Man, when I was a kid, I'm like, ooh, I want to look like Batista when I grow up. Man, I want to have those veins, brother. And my mom was like, bro, those are gross. And I'm like, nah, but he's buff, though. That's me. And then now I look at those, and I'm like, bro, those veins are gross. I agree. So, then again, I'd rather look like him with gross veins on my muscles than look like I do. So, it's, you know, it's not the end of the world to look like he does. But yeah, the over veiny muscles are just kind of weird to me, you know what I mean? But to each their own. Let me get you with a good old back body drop right there, Mr. Kennedy. Now, if you could please, if you would you kindly let me get this win? So now I got the win, you know? Ooh. Oh, there you go. I forget if it was in this game or if it was in 2008, but I think you can do that corner chair thing that RVD does in one of these games. If it's in this, I'd imagine it's in 2008 as well, but 2008 was when they revamped the whole hardcore match with the Extreme Rules match and the weapon wheel. They didn't have that in this game, so ooh, nice little crossbody thingamabob right there. Let me get you with one of these. Let me get you with one of those. Let me get you with one of these. Let me get you with one of these right here. Boom. There you go, Mr. Kennedy. Let me get you with this right here. And let me go top rope. Am I going to bury you too? He's probably going to reverse, I'd imagine. Or I'm just going to fucking miss like a idiot. Ooh, that worked out. Ooh. Ooh, look at that, bruh. Ooh, that's an armbar. Okay, okay. Let me do this ground move again because it's just dope. He has really cool ground offense. I don't typically do ground offense with other people. Watch, I'm gonna miss this again, even though RVD can get across like the whole ring with it. Well, okay. I don't know if that was a reversal or he just got up or whatever, but RVD I don't think could clear the ring with a frog splash now. But I feel like in his prime, back around when this game came out, I think he could get most of the way across the ring when he was younger, because dude was a fucking like a freak athlete, you know what I mean? When you usually bring up freak athlete, the first thing that comes to mind is, you know, a Brock Lesnar, a Kurt Angle kind of thing, where there's well, not even Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is just an elite athlete, but a freak athlete is kind of like Brock Lesnar, where you're just like, damn, that's a freak of nature. The dude's built like a fucking castle, and he's floating around and doing all these fucking athletic shits that you could expect fucking, you know, light heavyweights to do, and this dude's fucking a meat castle. What the fuck? But guys who are as athletic and as, you know, gravity defying as an RVD, as a Rey Mysterio, are also, in my opinion, could also be classified as freak athletes, because it's fucking insane how agile they are. That guy who's in TNA for a bit, who teamed with Trevor Lee, who is Cameron Grimes in NXT, I think. Ooh, how did that one reach? But my fucking frog splashes from earlier didn't reach. What the fuck? What the fuck is all that about, bruh? The fuck is all that about, bruh? All right, let's just try and this match is, what the fuck? It's got to be a battery thing at this point. So hopefully oh my goodness, you are fucking pissing me off, Mr. Kennedy. You are pissing me off, brother, to the highest degree. This match has been a minute 27 of match, and then 2 minutes of trying to do a fucking frog splash. You know what I mean? I had the match done in a minute and a half. Ooh, look at that, bruh. Ooh, look at that, bruh. Let me get you with one of these. Boom, boom. Let me store this. Hey, man, how's it going? Hey, man, how's it going? Turn around, though. Turn around. See, I know what you're doing. You were trying to make me like move away, and then you could just run at me or something, because I was like, oh, okay, he's turned. I can do whatever I want to him. Of course he reverses that. The one that I fucking actually reach and connect with, he's like, I don't know, dude. Jeez, dude. Letting you connect with your finish, bro. I don't know, dude. Best I can do is reverse it. So there you go. Hit him with another one of those. Let's get him with that split-legged moonsault that hopefully connects this time. There it is. We don't want to pin him with that, though, and it would have been rope anyways, so it is what it is. But, ooh, that didn't hit. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, there you go. Let's go right here. Don't fucking reverse this one. There you go. It's done. Unless that's rope. Fuck me. Oh my goodness. This match is going to be 10 minutes of just me getting fucking zucked on reversals, bruh. I'm going to just do this over and over. Let me get your ass up. Let me get you with a good old he reversed. There it is. Yep. Ooh, there you go. Let me go behind and let me get you with a good old German supla, baby. Ooh, there you go. Let me store that. Let me get one of these. Let me get one of these. Let me get one of these. Let me get. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Come on. What you doing, man? You're not gonna bait me. There you go. What? You trying to bait me? You trying to bait me? There you go. I was baiting you, bitch. You were too close to the ropes. Got him. Got him. He's going to reverse this now after I talked that shit just now. Oh, no, he didn't reverse. Oh, shit, that's the end of the match. Cool. Fuck yeah. There it is. There it is. But yeah, that's a win for RVD. It wouldn't be a burial or anything like that. Kennedy would get close to beating him. I don't want Kennedy to look weak or anything. I don't want anybody to look weak, really, on the roster. Every time I've had a match where I'm like, okay, this person wins clean, I've always tried to communicate verbally that it's not going to be a one-sided match. It's going to be a back-and-forth match. It's just going to have a clear winner. You know what I mean? I feel like, in my opinion, something WWE kind of does that I try to avoid is when somebody wins a match clean, it's typically one-sided, and it's like, why? You know? Why? They actually had a really good match on Raw recently, which was Sheamus and Riddle. Sheamus and Matt Riddle, who's apparently just Riddle now, by the way, for a really idiotic reason, I remind you. And I'll explain that in a second, and I'll explain why I think it's idiotic, because I don't think I've mentioned it on the videos before. But Sheamus and Riddle had a really nice, hard-hitting, snug match. It had good ring psychology. Riddle hurt the back like in the earlier middle parts of the match, and him having his back fucked up caused the finish because he went for something that he needed his back for. The back gave out, left him open to the bro kick, I think is what the finish was, and then bada boom, bada bing. Sheamus wins clean. It was a nice back-and-forth match. Either man could have won, and then an injury that happened within the match being sold later in the match caused the win. I enjoyed that match a lot. I'd rather watch that than a fucking, Ricochet Will Ospreay match from New Japan. You know what I mean? When they, like, the choreography and the athleticism, that's all dope and shit. But, like, I'd much rather watch a Riddle versus Sheamus than a Ospreay versus Ricochet, personally speaking. So I just wanted to give credit to that match. But typically, one of the things that I really dislike about WWE, and one of the many reasons why I stopped watching wrestling for a year, was that if there was a clean finish, it was always a one-sided match, so you were just kind of like, okay. And then, yeah, I don't know. Okay, on to the next one. Rey Mysterio versus Johnny Nitro. This gives away who wins, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and turn up, give up, and DQ. And we're going to be playing this match. And we're going to be playing this match as... not Benoit, because he's the manager. And I already said that I gave it away, so that was just a waste of time. We're going to be playing this match as Johnny Nitro, baby. Johnny Nitro is going to win this match against Rey Mysterio with the help of Melina and earn himself a U.S. Championship match against Benoit. So let's go ahead and see if we can make kayfabe reality in the gameplay and get this win with Johnny Nitro, who happens to be on the loading screen. And while we wait for this to load, and then Melina's on the other half. Look at that. Cool. That's fitting. We're going to drink some of this peace tea. Please sponsor me. Hell yeah, brother. Those slurps might have gotten picked up on the mic. If they were, apologies for making you jealous. Orale, orale, andale. Oh, man. Y'all got to try peace tea if you haven't. And peace tea, y'all got to sponsor me. Booyaka, booyaka, 619. Booyaka, booyaka, that's my bueno. Booyaka, booyaka, 619. Booyaka, booyaka, Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka, that's my bueno. Booyaka, booyaka, 619. What you gonna do when we come for you? We got Rey right there. Coming down to the ring for his #1 contenders match. Against Nitro, who, like I said, Nitro will be winning with the help of Melina. Melina would maybe distract the ref and let Nitro get like a kick to the dick off, or when Nitro's talking about or talking with the ref, having him distracted, Melina will do something, or maybe Rey goes for the 619, Melina grabs his legs and trips him up. When he's going for that 619, he's like, what the fuck? That confuses him, and then boom, Nitro wins. Something like that. I think the 619 thing, because I want Rey to look like, once again, back and forth match. I want Rey to look like he's about to win, then all of a sudden Melina's like, hey, about that. And then Nitro capitalizes, and bada boom, bada bing. It's the winner is Nitro. And then he'll motion towards Benoit on commentary, with the title motion around his waist saying, I'm coming for you, I'm winning that title. And then Benoit would be like, you know, okay, we'll see, something like that. He would put over both guys on commentary in terms of their in-ring ability, but denounce how Nitro handles his business. He thinks Nitro doesn't need to take all these shortcuts and all these dirty tricks to get ahead in the ring, so he doesn't like that about him, but he respects his ability. So what I used to really love, which doesn't really happen anymore, because you don't really get people on commentary too much anymore, but they used to do it a lot more in the Ruthless Aggression era, which is probably why you see me doing it so much, because I love the Ruthless Aggression era. It's my favorite one, my favorite era, that is. They would have the champions or whoever be on commentary, you know, from time to time, more often than they do now at least. And something that Triple H used to do that I fucking loved when he was that heel champion reigning over Raw was he would put over his opponent on commentary, but then he'd put himself over just more. He'd be like, listen, this guy, yeah, he's beat him. Yeah, he's beat him. Yeah, he's a great guy, but he's not Triple H. I am the game. I'm the cerebral assassin. You know, he may be great, but he's not me. He's not the game. He can't beat me. You know what I mean? So he puts him over because, like, my thing, and people have said it before on channels that I've watched before, but the whole, hey, you're shit and I'm going to beat you is an awful promo, because if you beat somebody who's shit, you didn't accomplish anything, and if they beat you, you just said they were shit, so that makes you worse than they are, so you're shit too. You know, the whole you're shit, you're not going to be anything to me kind of thing isn't really, it has its place in some places. When it's like a size difference kind of thing, that kind of makes sense. When it's a, you know, underestimation thing, it makes sense. But if it's like Triple H versus Goldberg and Triple H is calling Goldberg shit, it doesn't fly. You know what I mean? But if you have a heavyweight going against a cruiserweight and he's like, you ain't shit, brother, I'm going to fucking eat you up, and then the cruiserweight gets a surprise win, then it kind of fits. You know what I mean? So I guess it's not a shit promo, but it's largely a shit promo. It can only work in a certain amount of ways. Speaking of which, let's get you with that, Ray. I did want to mention the Riddle thing. I almost forgot. So, WWE changed Matt Riddle, his official ring name, to just Riddle. And the reason for it was because they didn't want people, WWE fans, to Google Matt Riddle and find search results of the lawsuit of Candy Cartwright, I think is her name. Something like that. I think Cartwright is correct, but I don't remember her first name. I think it's something with a C. Obviously, she has a lawsuit against Riddle in WWE. Right? That's well known. So apparently the reasoning behind changing from Matt Riddle to just Riddle was they don't want people to Google Matt Riddle and see the lawsuit. But if you just name him Riddle and somebody Googles just Riddle looking for him, they're not going to find Matt Riddle as a wrestler or as a MMA fighter. They're going to find the thing called a riddle. You know what I mean? Just the actual thing. You know, I'm stupid, so I don't know words, but like, you know, the Riddler tells riddles. You know what I mean? They're gonna find out the definition. The definition. That was a burial. The definition of a riddle. They're not gonna find Matt Riddle. So what they're gonna end up doing is have to do, okay, this isn't giving me what I want. I'm gonna do Riddle WWE. And then when you type in Riddle WWE, you're gonna get the fucking lawsuit anyways. So what's the fucking point of taking away the Matt Riddle? Just let him be Matt Riddle. Regardless of how they search for him, they're going to end up finding out about the fucking lawsuit. It's just gonna happen. Like, I don't know if the management think people are so short-sighted, or not short-sighted, but so like lazy as to make one Google search, and then when they don't get what they want, they're like, it doesn't matter. If I'm looking up a person and they have a one-name name, you know what I mean? Like when they renamed Apollo Crews to just Apollo after that Crews dude did a school shooting or whatever in the U.S., right? Because they didn't want the Crews name on their programming at all, even though it was spelt different, but you know, it's still Crews. They changed it to just Apollo. If you Google just Apollo, you're not going to find Apollo Crews, right? That reasoning was a bit different because they just didn't want the Crews name as a kind of like, you know, recognition thing, and kind of like a, oh shit, yeah, that guy shot up a school. That guy has the same last name. You know what I mean? But like the Riddle thing is just fucking stupid to me. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the main event of the evening, which is a Super Crazy taking on Gregory Helms for the Cruiserweight Championship. We're going to go ahead and turn off Give Up. We're going to go ahead and turn off DQ. And we're going to be going into this match. And we're going to be playing this match as Gregory Helms, as you could probably guess by Chavo Guerrero's placement in the management slot of the reigning defending Cruiserweight champion. Which reminds me, another week without a Chavo freestyle meme, dude. Don't worry, it's coming soon. But anyways, we got Gregory Helms right here. We got Chavo Guerrero, who will be commentary ringside. Doesn't really matter, just in the vicinity. And he's going to try and get Helms to cheat again, which Helms is going to refuse again. And he's going to win clean against Super Crazy in a competitive match. He's going to win, and then he's going to shake the hand of Super Crazy, just like he did Kid Cash last week. So once again, within the kayfabe, we are going to be retaining this championship, despite Chavo trying to get Gregory Helms to cheat. Hopefully we can replicate it in the gameplay. And while we wait for this main event of the evening to load, we're going to drink some more Peace Tea. Please sponsor me. There's Taz, dude. Hell yeah, brother. That Peace Tea be good. That shit slap, dog. How white do I sound saying that? The way I said it was so fucking white. Oh, goodness. Alright. I am white, but, you know. Gringo, in time. You're gonna be working for me, so you don't wanna get on my bad side, cause everyone love Latino. You got Super Crazy. That fucking headstand kip-up thing, once again, I'm gonna mention how crazy it is to me that somebody can do that. Fucking, bro, if I go to sleep wrong, my neck fucking kills in the morning. I don't know how people have necks that strong. I've seen William Regal way back in the day on Twitter post like this little pose kind of that he would do. Not a pose, but it was like a position that he'd hold where he'd like cross his arms and then kind of like bridge on the top of his head. Like he'd have the top of his head on the ground and then he'd like bridge up with, you know what I mean, to build neck strength or something. So I'm assuming Super Crazy did a whole fuck ton of that. Obviously there's some forearms in there as well, I think, but you know, still. We got Cruiserweight champion Gregory Helms coming down to the ring with his title that looks a little bit too big, but it looks fucking nice, dude. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I wish that's one of my favorite titles of all time. You know what I mean? I think I really just love that Cruiserweight title design. I was a really big fan of the Cruiserweights as a kid because the Cruiserweights are so diverse, which is what I love about the Cruiserweights. Because with the Cruiserweights, you can have that high-flying shit, which is awesome if it's done right. And then you can have that technical wrestling shit, which is awesome if it's done right. So you can have all these different styles in the Cruiserweight division because they're not limited by their physical properties. Because like if you try and do some fucking high-paced shit between like Big Show and Braun Strowman, it's not happening. You're getting a slow, hard-hitting match, and that's okay, but it's not the 80s. We've seen enough of that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I think the Cruiserweights are great. I really think the Cruiserweights are great. Especially from back in the day, man, because you'd have guys like Helms who could do the technical wrestling thing. He could do the dirty heel thing. He could get the high-flying shit out when he was Hurricane. You had guys like Mexicools, you know, Rey, who do not only the high-flying shit, but it was like technical high-flying because they're luchadors, you know what I'm saying? The luchadors aren't. The way I said it the second time was so fucking white, too. Why do I keep saying things so, like, painfully white? You know what I mean? Like, god damn it. Anyways, luchadors are, you know, great, man, because they do the high flying shit, but it always makes, not always makes sense, but it typically makes sense. There's typically a technical aspect to the high flying. It's not just high flying for high flying's sake. By the way, this is why we turn off DQ. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to the series, that's why we turn off DQ. I've accidentally hit your boy Nick Patrick, what, twice or 3 times already in this match? If I had DQ on, I would have gotten DQ'd and the match would be over. By accident, because the refs get so close to the action in this game that they're bound to get hit every now and again. So that's why we turn off DQ, because I was trying to give Helms a win against Paul Burchill way back in the day, and I accidentally got DQ'd by hitting Nick Patrick, and I think from the next episode forward, we had DQ turned off ever since, baby. That's what we did. That's what we did. And that's why. It's not so I can use weapons and win the match easily. It's not as a fail-safe, although in certain matches I will use it as a fail-safe. It's because of accidentally getting DQ'd. You know what I mean? Oh, there you go. Nice superplex right there in the main event. Nice superplex in the main event. Let's go ahead and do some of this. I wonder if certain things affect match rating. Like, I wonder if I go out and put him through the table just for the meme. I wonder if I go put him through the table for the meme, I wonder if I'll get like an extra half a star rating, because the game has it coded like, you know, rivalry or not, if the table gets used, if the table gets broken, extra half a star to the match rating. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if there are certain mechanics in the game set up for shit like that. I thought he got me because the fucking near falls in this game are so well done. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to have to, you know. Good thing he doesn't have a standing finisher. Why are you doing a Chris Benoit impression all of a sudden, Super Crazy? Like, that's my question, you know? Why are you doing a Chris Benoit impersonation all of a sudden? I shouldn't be doing that because he's a face now, but it is what it is. Let's go. Wasted his finish. That's pretty good. Let's get you with one of these. Nice arm drag from the top. Bada boom. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's see what his other corner move is. Okay, corner monkey flip. Cool, 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 cool. Isn't monkey flip a, like, more, like, not viral, I don't think, but isn't it kind of like a popular meme now? Oh, cruiserweights can do strong Irish whips in this game. I'm going to test this by taking this out, because last week when I did a 71 with a 90 and a 80-some involved for the United States Championship on a rivalry, we got a 3-star main event. This is a 70 with an 88 and a 78, you know what I mean? For the title, and it's in the main event, so it should probably get 3-star also. I want to see if this table spot, there you go, which wouldn't happen in kayfabe, because this would just be a clean, fair, one-on-one technical, you know, match in the ring. Listen, I don't need you to do that, Chavo, because I'm trying not to cheat, remember? But thank you for fucking, I don't know, showing your bald head around here. I don't know what to say. We're gonna shoot you off right here. We're gonna do one of these memes right there. Bada boom. We'll see if that gives us a 3.5-star rating, because if it does, then I know to just do a random table spot for the meme whenever I want an extra match rating, an extra half a star or whatever. So we'll see if the table is predisposed to give you an extra boost to the match rating. We'll see. But we're about to retain this, unless he's been kicking out at, like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Super Crazy's been kicking out of finishers lately. Or maybe it was Super Crazy and somebody else. Because he kicked out of Boogeyman's finish when he was on Red last week, no? I think. And then the week before, I think he kicked out of something. Like, he's been fucking on fire with the kickouts. Or maybe I kicked out of something as him when I was on Red or something. Or I did with somebody I did. I know that because I lost my mind. I was like, how the fuck did I kick out of that? But, yeah, and still, the Cruiserweight Champion, Gregory Helms, we got right there. Once again, Chavo would have tried to get Helms to cheat. Helms would have been like, nah, I don't want it. Won the match cleanly and then shook Super Crazy's hand after the fact. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes off the air as the Cruiserweight champion still. You know what I'm saying? He's had a fair few title defenses, successful, since he's won it. And but there was always a little bit of, you know, controversy to him because he would fight dirty. Now, he has rectified 2 of those retentions by winning clean. One against Kid Cash, one against Super Crazy, dude. Here we go. All right, let's see who won. We better fucking won. Raw got 10K? You're telling me Raw got 10K? In a fucking Smackdown pay-per-view month? Did they have the sleeper match? Oh, I had the sleeper match. Ric Flair had a 3.5-star match. Maybe it's time to fucking tell people to watch my show instead. I don't know. Yeah, we got contracts. I don't want auto delete on. I did that by mistake. Let's check the rivalries. Everything's still in good standing. Perfect. Current champions are the same. Perfect. And let's take a look at our updated popularities. Kurt Angle finally going down to a 97 now. Eddie Guerrero still at a 93. Benoit still at a 90. Undertaker up to a 90. Gregory Helms still 88 but up arrow. Kane still 86 but up arrow. Kennedy still 86 but down arrow. I think Batista went down to 85 from 86. Book still 85, I think, but up arrow. Umaga, I think, still 85, or he went up from 84, something like that. Shelton still only 83, but up arrow at least. Randy, I think, still 82. Melina is an 80 now after being 81. I think Rey is still an 80, or he went down from an 81. RVD still an 80, but he went up arrow. Chavo up to a 79. Nitro up to a 72. Super Crazy down to a 69. That's unfortunate. Kid Cash still 62, but up arrow. And Boogeyman up by 2. Cool. No doubt. Let's renew these contracts. Kurt Angle's our world champion, so he is the first renewal. That's for sure. Shelton Benjamin is associated with him, so bada boom, bada bing. Then, you know, just Rob Van Dam's more popular, so we got to do him first. And then Super Crazy has a pretty cheap renewal. We are above 2 mil. Oh my god, we got so many fucking... I was going to say... Oh, wait, those are 3 weeks. Those don't say 2 weeks. I'm fucking dumb. We have a week to build money, and then we have a week that will have SmackDown profits and pay-per-view profits, and then we'll put contracts, right? So I think we're doing okay for money. I was going to say I want to do a trash, Raw promo. But I'm not going to. I'm going to do it in the lead up to Mania, I think. Mainly just because I have this big fucking slew of contracts and I want to make sure I have the money for it. I probably do. It's just... I have flashbacks to the SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 GM mode I did, where for like a whole year or year and a half or something, I would like end every week with like 400,000 in the bank, and I was like, fuck, dude, I'm broke. I can't afford shit. You know what I mean? I really mismanaged my money in that game. It has a lot to do with morale as well, because people will have like one win and they'll be like, boss, renew my contract. And then you renew it for extra money, and then you have one more match with them and they're like, boss, renew my contract. And then you're like, what the fuck, dude? I don't have this money to renew your contract every fucking week. Get the fuck out of my office. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's take a look at how the show did. Let's take a look at what Raw did last week, actually. We didn't check. They got a 2.5. Good thing that we won. Let's see what we did. We got a 2.5 show. The table shit did not do anything. This got 3 stars because of Kid Cash. This got 3.5. Everything got 3? What the fuck dragged this down to... Oh, Boogeyman. Boogeyman's a 55, right? Yeah. How did this only get 3? 80, 6, I think. 80, and then 84, 85. How's that? That's a 3.5 if I've fucking seen one. Rey, Nitro, and Benoit at 3 makes sense because Nitro is only in the 70s. This at a 3 makes sense. This at a 3.5, yeah. This should probably be 3.5. You have a 97, a 93, an 83, and then a 55, but the 55 drops it to a 3? Is there some rule where like you have to be at least 80 to get more than a fucking 3-star? No, there isn't, because this match didn't get a fucking 3.5, even though it should have. I'm upset. Anyways, that's a 3-star show. What'd they get? A 2.5-star show. But they gave me a 2.5-star show as well, despite me not having a single fucking match below 3. Okay. Yeah. Okay, though. Okay, game. Yeah. No, that's dope. That's dope. They had a fucking 1.5-star fucking match and a 2.5-star fucking match. Yeah, I mean, I had a 3.5 as well. The only thing that they had over me was a fucking 4. But guess what? I had 5 3s and a 3.5. You had a 3.5, boom. You had 2 3s, boom. You're missing out on so many fucking stars. Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. I got more stars than you, man. Oh, this fucking game, brother. Fuck me. Let's take a look at the Power 25. Actually, let's do the fan support real quick. Yeah, they got a fairly significant boost. I'm gonna hope that next week and the week after are gonna give me a significant boost because it's my pay-per-view coming up, and then hopefully the pay-per-view itself, because it should be a good pay-per-view ratings-wise. Hopefully that will give me a big swing in fans, and then we will go ahead and hope that we can win Mania and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter if we're winning Mania. Winning Mania just means you get to protect people from the draft, the automatic 3-person draft that happens at the end of the GM mode. But we're moving on to 2006 after Mania. So, yeah. We got Power 25. Let's check. We got Carlito at number 1, McFoley at number 2, Kurt Angle at 3, Eddie Guerrero at 4, Edge at 5, Undertaker at 6, Triple H at 7, Rick at 8, JBL at 9, Kane at 10, Benoit up at 11, Helms up at 12, Cena down to 13, Shawn down to 14, Finlay up to 15, Shelton staying at 16, Book up to 17, Umaga down to 19, Kennedy down to 20, yeah, because he lost to RVD, Batista stayed, RVD popped onto the Power 25 when he wasn't last week. Chavo also did. Rey went down to 24, and Melina by herself is on here, even though last week she was on with Nitro. Nitro fucking won a match, but Melina lost, so the game's like, oh, fuck them up, drop both of them, because they're a tag team. Right? They should have just kept 23 because it was a win and a loss. It was a +1 popularity and -1, a net 0. You know what I mean? But whatever. So they should have just kept 23. But what the game, my controller, it has to be the batteries. What they did was like, okay, just knock Nitro completely off even though he won. And the person who lost, keep her on there at 25. That's what we're going to do. and then knock Randy off. And then put Chavo and RVD in. The fuck is going on? They've got their roster right there. And then we've got ours in terms of our specific roster. Kane's at 4. There was no changes on our specific roster for the top 6. Then Shelton took 1 more spot. Book took 2 spots. Umaga stayed. Kennedy dropped 3. Batista stayed. RVD took technically 3 spots. Chavo took 2 spots. Rey lost 2 spots. And then Melina technically took a spot, even though she lost 2. And Mercury just lost all of them. And then Randy's just gone. So, yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and save real quick right here. And then we're going to end off the episode. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and just run you through next week's card real quick, and then we're going to end off the episode. So next week we'll have 6 matches in the game, but we're only going to have 5 matches in the kayfabe. So the first match is just going to be a popularity thing. You can probably guess what it is by the end of how I describe things. But the first match of the evening, which is technically match number 2, is Boogeyman versus Kid Cash. Then in the third match of the evening, we have Chavo and Helms versus Rey and RVD. Then in the fourth match of the evening, we have Mr. Kennedy versus Booker T. NXT. Then in the 5th match of the evening, we have Nitro, Batista, and Randall Keith versus Benoit, Undertaker, and Kane in a 6-man tag team match. And then in the main event of the evening, we have a Kurt and Eddie and Shelton Benjamin promo thing. I might change things around and put the 6-man main event and then the promo segment number 5. But those two might switch around. But other than that, it's that's what we're doing. We're having another promo thing between Eddie, Kurt, and Shelton in the main event. And that's the match card. Obviously, I'll explain the story behind it at the beginning of next week's episode, like I usually do. But for now, that's the end of this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If this is the first video that you're watching from the series, you can check out a link to the playlist at the end cards at the end of the video, as well as a link to my, what is there? WWE 13 Attitude Era, I think, is at the end cards. I'm also doing a 2K Battlegrounds campaign if you want to go check that out, and I'm also doing a UFC 4 career mode if you want to go check that out. Follow me on Twitter, link in the description. Please sponsor me, Peace Tea. Be sure to turn on notifications because YouTube likes to zuck your boy and not put my videos in your sub boxes. So by pressing that nice old bell icon, you will get a push notification anytime I do upload. You'll never have to miss it. And as always, if you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments, and if I like them, I'll incorporate them and give you some credit. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, share to all your friends, comment down below, all that good shit, and I'll see you guys next time.